Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Please subscribe and watch my previous videos. If this is not your first time and you are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting? In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to make money as a student. I was a student once. I went to school in Nigeria, I went to uni in Nigeria, and it was not really easy, as a student, managing money, managing whatever it was we got from parents, and then trying to budget to make it to the end of the month. And most of the time we were either tight on cash or broke. So for today, I'm going to be talking about how you can earn little money to augment whatever pocket money you're getting from your sponsors or parents or whoever is sponsoring your education. I'm going to be talking about the jobs that you can do as a student to earn money. So I've made a note and I'm going to be listing out the things and then talking through some of them. So let's get right into it. The first job I have on my list is ushering jobs. And I'm starting with this because it was something I did while I was in school. I actually started ushering as a form of recreation, kind of. We were bored. I was bored, and like there was not much to do. I wasn't really a social person. I was introverted, and just so many things happening. And one day, a friend of mine, we just talked about it, and all of a sudden, we were registering for an agency, and I did it through an agency. So we registered with an agency, and then they call you for jobs and pay you. So that's how it works basically. So it was something that I did, and I know that it helped me a lot because I was ushering every other week. There were months that I had jobs every weekend, and there were some other months that it was probably once a week or twice, once a month or twice a month. So it brought in income from me, and I could augment whatever it was I was getting from Umeh. It helped me to pay for some of the things that I wanted, and just helped make life easier as a student. So ushering job is something that you can actually do. You can register. There are so many ushering agencies now though, but you can register under one or gather your friends and you guys form one, but make sure it is organized. The amount you are paid depends on like the kind of jobs that you are doing, and it's a great form of networking. I met so many people that helped me even after I left school. But it's actually stressful though because you have to stand on heels for a very, very long time. So, but it helps. It's something that you can do. So, the second job I have on my list is teaching. So, I had classmates or friends in school then that taught in primary and secondary schools. So I would advise to go for primary schools, but because as an undergraduate you probably won't be able to teach senior secondary, so it's better you go for the primary and junior secondary school student. So it's something that you can do, and then you can fix your teaching time so that it does not clash with your lectures in school. It's something that you can talk to the school principal or whoever is in charge of the school, and then they'll put your classes maybe late in the mornings or in the afternoon, depending on how your lectures run. Teaching primary and junior secondary school students is something that you can actually do, and you'll be paid for it. Another thing that you can do as a student is to volunteer. If you are a Nigerian, if you grew up in Nigeria, if you want to work in Nigeria, if you're in school in Nigeria, you would know that applying for jobs after school require experience. Most good jobs that are up for grabs, they require experience. For you to be able to set yourself apart from the millions of people that seek for job every year, then you should have gathered a certain amount of experience. So volunteering is something that you can actually do. Most times they don't pay you for volunteering, but then the experience and the knowledge that you get from it is something that cannot be measured in money. So if you have an opportunity to take up something that you really want to do, that you'll be paid very little or you won't even be paid at all, you should grab that opportunity. In the end, it's going to pay you well. Gather as much experience as you can. Offer your services into organizations that you see yourself working in 3 to 2 years from now. The places that you see yourself working in after you finish school, go there. Most times they are not they'll tell you that there's no space for paid employment, but then you offer to give them your services for free, and when you get into the system you can maneuver your way from there. So volunteer as much as possible. Even though this does not pay well, in the long run it is profitable. Another job you can do as a student is catering or tailoring. I had classmates, people who lived in my hall then in school, who they were either sewing clothes for other people or baking birthday cakes for people, for fellowships, for wedding at times. You can start somewhere. Most times people already know what they want to do. There's people who already know that they want to be caterers or event planners designers or fashion designers after school. You know, most people just go to school. Some people go to school to, like, you know, just get certificate and then they face whatever their hobby is. So whatever hobby it is that you want to build into a business, it is better to start in school, where you have your peers, where you have your friends. They would help you. You know, it's better to start there, no matter how small it is. Start in school, make yourself organized, make your build your trade is what I'll call it. Just build your trade, so that when you get to school, it's going to be difficult, you know, to network and do all those things, because when you leave school, everybody spreads across the country, and so does your service if you started from school. So whatever hobby it is, some people take up photography. I've mentioned bakery, I've mentioned tailoring. There are people who do graphics too in school. And you know, in uni, I don't know for other countries, but in Nigeria there are so many t-shirts, faculty t-shirts, departmental t-shirts, fellowship t-shirts. People take up those most times it's done by students and they are paid for doing it. People take up writing. Yeah, I had friends who wrote a lot and they were paid for it. So whatever your hobby is, you can get money from it. Look at the environment. There are so many things that are missing. There are so many services that you can offer and monetize it. You know, there are so many things that you can do. Just look around you. Whatever is lacking, you can provide that service and put and attach a payment to it. And people will, if it's a service that people really want, they would pay for it. I had friends who sold recharge card in school. They were selling everything. There was kerosene sellers, you know, whatever little thing they could do to get money. They were, you know, you don't know where the next person is going to be tomorrow, so it's better to network from school. Start whatever you want to do in school. So I would advise you volunteer as much as you can. I would advise that you start up whatever it is. Don't leave that big dream for tomorrow. Don't leave it until after school. Some people leave their dreams until after school. They'll be like, after school I'll begin to work on it. You can start now, but do not let it distract you from school though, because the certificate is also good. It's like a fallback plan. So if you come out with a very good grade and then you have your business at the side, you would always have a fallback plan. Next thing I have on my list is organizing tutorials. This applies to people in university. When I got it into school as a fresher, for those who do not know what a fresher means, it actually means being in your first year in school. When you are in your first year in the university, in Nigeria at least, they call you a fresher. So when I got into school as a fresher, there were some courses that were difficult to grasp, especially for people who were science inclined. So there were some courses that were difficult for them to grasp. There were courses that had very, very high failure rate. So people who were in 300-400 level took up to teaching tutorials for freshers, but it was a way to earn money for them. So you can actually do that as a university student. If there is a course or a niche that you are really, really good at, if there's a particular subject that you are excellent at, you can take up teaching and then people will pay you for teaching. Then you can even take up private classes. So there were families that wanted private tutors for their kids and stuff, so you can do that outside the school environment. With the way the internet has blown recently, there are so many things that you can do on it. There's YouTube, there's blog, there's vlog. Like, there are people that are writing for other people. You can start up your own blog if that is what you want to do. There are just so many opportunities on the internet now that you can use to your advantage. Don't just sit around and wait for something to fall on your lap. Go searching, go out and search, look around you. There are so many gaps that need to be filled. If it's something that you can do, then you can pick it up and start earning money from it. Make use of the internet as much as possible. Everywhere is a marketplace. People sell their services, people sell their goods, but whatever you do not let it distract you from your primary focus, which is school. So focus on your education, and whatever it is you are doing on the side, make sure it's fitting into your schedule. Do not sacrifice one for the other. If you are going to even sacrifice anything, sacrifice your business and face your school. That's what me I'm advocating for. But then school is not for everybody. If you know school is not for you, do what will make you happy. Do not frustrate yourself. School is not for everybody, but you need to be sure that it is not for you before you sacrifice one for the other. before I go, I want to leave you with this advice. As a student, take up every opportunity that comes your way. No knowledge is a waste. You may think it's something you will probably never need it in your life, but you'll be surprised, you'll be shocked at the things that you would do with it later on. So whatever opportunity is presented to you, grab it. Even if it is not even related to your discipline or your course of study or where you see yourself in 10 years, just take every single opportunity that is presented to you, and you would be surprised what benefit it will bring to you. That's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed watching. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.